I'm not going to shut my mouth, and I'm not going to be intimidated. As an American who's protected by the First Amendment, who is tasked with doing a job that requires me to dig in, not get scared and run away, like a little bitch, right? I'm the kind of bitch that likes to dig in, and I'm not going to be intimidated by someone who has far more concern with a foreign country as opposed to our country here in America. I'm an American. I'm going to look out for America. Israel controls the United States. And I meant it. How are you going to argue otherwise? Okay, almost every single lawmaker on the left or right does the bidding of the Israeli government,
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, all blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men pushing this word in all truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in so doing. Shalom to the women and children who watch and who learn as well. And so the lady that you're looking at is, I believe her name is Greta Van Sesteren. All right. And she's a cast member. No. I said Greta. Anna Kasaspirin. All right. Anna Salakia. Anna Kasaspirin. All right. Said Greta. I don't know where I got that from. But anyway, Anna Kasaspirin. All right. Who's a member of the Young Turk newscast. All right. And, a lot of people, whether they're here or in other countries, okay, they are really livid about these 1948ers and what's going on and what they're doing. All right. The government, a real government is really supposed to listen to the people. Okay. Except for when something is in the making. So, and right now something, okay, again, as I already had used this title, but something wicked this way comes, and it's the Edomites. All right, it's Esau, Edom, and his companions. All right. Esau, Edom, and his companions. And Anna, she's hitting the nail on the head, man. Okay, with this one. All right. And they watched, the Young Turks show. They watched that show. All right. They watched that show is watched. Okay. And the government is supposed to really pay attention to what its people are saying. All right. So and they're not. Okay. And at this point they don't care. They don't care that you go to a ballot box and cast a vote for this person or that person, because as you people are starting to see, it doesn't matter, okay, who you cast your ballot for. Okay, the person that they're going to want in there is going to be in there, all right? Because all the candidates, everyone who is a candidate, all right, they are marinated, okay? They're marinated in this 1948er sauce, okay? So before they even, just like they let you know with Barack Obama that he was marinated for quite some time, all right, to be the president of the U.S., okay? And that's the way that they do all of their candidates. They are been marinated, okay, in the 1948 sauce. But, you know, the whole world sees it. So let me get some scriptures, all right? This is Jeremiah 49:20, all right? And it says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom. And so 2/3 of our people, they have their heads stuck in the sand, especially those of the Christian faith. You even have some Israelites who have ignored, okay, the prophecy on Edom, okay. But no matter, you know, you can close your ears, okay. The prophecies are still going to come out regarding this damn devil, all right. And the Lord has put a count as you know, waged a counsel on Esau, all right. It says that he hath taken against Edom and his purposes, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Okay? Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. All right? And so, these 1948ers, okay, the Amalek, okay, they are the least of these Edomites. All right? They're the least of them, but yet they've come up. They you know, they've come up and and out and out positioned the others. All right, they've gained more influence, more wealth throughout the world. Okay, than the rest of their Edomite brethren. But you know, it doesn't matter. Okay, because all of Edom is going to receive the same judgment. Okay, and so these 1948ers, you know, by their, you know, by them having so much influence over these, these other Edomites who, you know, whose brain capacity uh, really, really doesn't work. Okay, uh, here in the West. Okay, because here in the West, Esau is also drinking. He's drinking of that cup. He's drunk. Okay, and Anna Cassesprian, uh, she's the angry wife. Okay, the angry child telling its parent, look, you're drunk as fuck. Wake the fuck up. Okay, but no, man. Okay, this whore, America, Babylon the Great. Okay, Rome is drunk, man. Okay, it's drunk off of this cup given to it. All right, uh, and now Amalek is drawing everybody, all of the superpowers of the world. Okay, they're they're starting to voice their displeasure uh, with America. Okay, because America, they feel, are shielding, for lack of a better term, right now. They're shielding these 1948ers, Amalek, from other nations stepping in and doing something to help uh, the Palestinians. Okay? So reading on says, surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. And ultimately, that's what's going to happen. Okay? You 1948ers, your habitation is going to look like this habitation down at the bottom of the screen. Okay? I'm going to finish letting her talk.
Because they are legally bribed by AIPAC, or they're afraid that AIPAC is going to target them in some political campaign so they don't win re-election. I believe there's also a possibility of a blackmail operation. But yeah, I mean, we do anything and everything Israel wants. Why are the United States taxpayers tasked with paying for the bombs and the military of a foreign government when that foreign government had an economic surplus in 2021? The United States hasn't had an economic surplus since 2001. So yeah, our government is controlled by Israel. And I do not apologize for saying that. I can't help. Well, with a bitch like...
Okay. And she's absolutely right. All right. She's absolutely right. Let me get another scripture. Shalaki. And this is Ecclesiasticus 41 and 6. All right. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual approach. And so this is what happened here in Babylon the Great, here in America. All right. Everything that these Edomites have inherited, and the only thing that, the only things that they would have would be their inheritance from the slavery, unaliving, and robbery of the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And so they're steady called out. They're always called out, all right? To the point to now where they're creating and manufacturing history, okay? And trying to do away with the real history, all right? And they'll soon be moving towards the scriptures and prophecy. It says, verse 7 says, the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. and now you see Anna Cassespra now. She may not be an Edomite. All right, may not be. I don't know, but she's complaining. All right, of an ungodly father. All right, um, of Esau, and yeah, Esau. No matter what, he's they're the government. Okay, they're the government. Um, she's complaining. All right, not only her, but other uh, American citizens. American citizens are up in arms and complaining of an ungodly father. All right, and hey, got to be careful, man. Hey, we are in prophecies. All right, and things are moving fast. Uh, the Christians can't get this. All right, and I was pondering. You know, uh, there was a speech given by Chicago Mayor Mayor Johnson. Okay, and he was saying that not word for word, but just I'm just going over what he was pretty much saying that you know DJ Trump uh, DJ Trump shouldn't send the National Guard into Chicago because what did he say wasn't the problem? I believe he said crime, something about crime. Maybe he said crime wasn't the problem, and he said guns are the problem. All right, he said guns are the problem, and you know you have to be careful because it's you know I feel strongly that the National Guard in cities will be normalized. Like I don't believe that they will be leaving. All right, from the cities. Okay, once they start going into all of these cities, I don't believe they're leaving. All right, and uh, going on into those two horns in Revelation. Okay, hey, hey, this guy, you know, Trump. Okay, now I believe that you know, he will be the one to usher in the MOTB. All right, and Lord willing, the Lord will come and deliver us. Lord willing, we are of the elect. Um, but things could go. You know, things could go. You know, um, into another election. Okay. Now I don't really see that coming to pass, but that could happen. Things could go into another election in which you know I don't even really see any candidates who would run, but it would have to be another female, and the female who I truly think that they would try to put in there. Okay, and if if this guy DJ Trump doesn't fulfill his commitment, would be Michelle Obama. Okay, you know maybe she would run. You know, and you know and while the National Guard are here, okay, and this is just something that just a scenario now, hey, I'm betting on this guy, DJ Trump, okay, to be the last president. I'm betting on him to bring the MOTB. But if it doesn't, what these people have in place, okay, are National Guard troops who are on the ready. They have AI technology, all right, that's on the ready. Um, everything is fully on the ready right now with these people, okay.